the Jazz as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Right now, the Pelicans are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Guys, what a terrific start to the season. They've really been getting it done early.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, they've got Exum, and it's Kent in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Exum. Here's Carpenter. Traps in the tray.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris. Kenzie passes to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Carpenter. Off target from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Exum. Layup off the pick. And it's good on the layup.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The rebound by Paul George.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Money. Last time out, he had 44 points. And the shot is good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Exum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Exum hits them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Let's take a look now. Dante Exum's numbers. His last month of basketball has been really solid. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes his average, that speaks volumes.
Here's Money. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And he dunks it down.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
Here's Exum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And George with the stuff.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Kent. Here's Pavic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Here's Money. He has 6, and he lobs it up toward the rim. In transition, here come the Jazz. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
No good on the quick 3.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Puts up a prayer. No good.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Dishes it to Exum. There's the pass to Carpenter. Launches it. And the shot is good. 7 points for Dante Exum.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Passes it to Carpenter. Feeds to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pavic. And the Jazz, another 3.
They've been outstanding here in the first quarter. Great spacing, excellent passing, and the three-point shooting has been unbelievable.
All right. I want us to really work the pick and roll. If they go underneath the screen, we should have a wide-open jumper. Let's do it.
Here's Money. 6 points for him. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Now, here's Exum. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him.
Move the ball to get better looks.
Assist.
He dishes it to T. Back to Curry. Can they get it? That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 9. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, Clark, Steve, what have you been seeing? What have they been doing or not doing?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Jazz leading by 9. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Now the dish to Monty Eunice. The Jazz working the ball around now. One-on-one here. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Inside. Kicks to Burke. Moniunas dishes to Burke. Drilled from 11 feet out. Burke's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Money. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. They set the pick. Pass to Burke. Here's McKenzie. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. You look at Money. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy because, like you said, he's going to be all over you. Like bees on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much he hovers around you.
You got away with words, my friend.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Wizards got down to business. He ended up with 44 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Now, here's Burke. He's tightly guarded, and he gets it to go.
Now they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Pass to McKenzie. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Jazz have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. New Orleans making a switch here.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20. Substitution for your Pelicans.
And it's Utah's ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. A baseline J. That is good. 10 points for Trey Burke.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Money. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
The pass to Knox. And he converts the layup.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here is Hairston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McKenzie. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
The Jazz on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. Burke kicks to Eunice. He feeds it to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. And Davis pulls it down. Pelicans trailed by 19. Lets it fly. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's the screen. Kent, the pass to Exum. And now the Pelicans on the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed a split of this easy series.
Clark, if you don't make the playoffs and a team you handled all right does, I mean, that gives you a little confidence that you can be among those 8 seeds next time around.
Kevin, I think it should give you some...
Get in his face.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz leading by 13. And just miss after. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against New York.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Money's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trailed by 11. To the wing right side. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Money's got 11 points in the quarter.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, and some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And it's good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Utah leading by 7. Exum dishes to Eunice. Here's Pavic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Davis sets a screen. Here's Money. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Now he's hit a pair of 3 balls in this quarter, so he's starting to find his range.
Utah has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Exum not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Exum's got 13. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers in the second quarter. He's rolling.
It's a close game here in New Orleans. Pavic, guarded by Curry. Cloaked loose. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. Pelicans, number 1.
And the beauty of watching this club is seeing the ball move the way it does. This is a very unselfish basketball team.
Here's Money. And the shot is good. And now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. 4th in rebounding, 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. And this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
Here's Davis, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kent. That one's off. Still out of sync. New Orleans in the lead. He lobs it up. George with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Puts up a 3. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 28 points for the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Rebound by Money. Money's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Utah with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Passes to Carpenter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Rodic, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. The Jazz making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 41 seconds left in the first half. Now the feed to Moniunas. He kicks it to Burke. Dishes to Moniunas. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Here's Svensson. The wing jumper off target.
Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Money passes to Davis. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that one's good. George has got 6. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pelicans lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
It meant a lot, because it means I don't have to do so much to get the win next half. We got this, though. Slow start and all. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to complete this comeback the rest of the way. Y'all heard that here, all right?
Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We've been able to force a lot of turnovers, and we've crashed in on them. That's been terrific. Keep doing just what you have been. As soon as we get our hands on the ball, push it, and let's catch them on their heels. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And in the third and fourth quarters, guys, don't let our commitment to rebounding slow down our transition game. Let's still be quick to get out on the break. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Check out the game for Money. 28 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Money, he's in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Knox in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Money. George passes to Knox. Shot clock at 6. Rodich. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Feeds it to Exum. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From 11 feet away, the shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game, a matchup against Golden State. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Pelicans leading by 8. Pass to Knox. The pass to Money. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Jazz have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence from the line. He's very comfortable there, 84% on the season.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And that one misses. Jazz trail by 8. Down low. Passes to McKenzie.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And now it's a double-digit lead. 12 points for him.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Money. 30 points in the game. On the wing, Davis. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Ball stolen. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Man, he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers.
Okay, we all know who we need to go to more. The rest of you set screens to create as many opportunities for him as you can. Here we go.
Utah Jazz.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Here's Money. He dishes it to George. Clock at 6. Great touch on the 16-footer. George has got 8.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Exum passes to Kent. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Exum.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Here's the screen. Shoots from 14, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Jazz trail by 8. Pelicans with the rebound. Money's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Come on now. Did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
Yeah, guys, there are alley-oops, and then there are alley-oops.
Now, here's Exum. Tight defense on him. Doesn't get the finger roll. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Money. That's good. Money's got 34.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Now, here's Exum. Defense is right there. The Jazz working the ball around now. Carpenter passes to Exum. Carpenter defended by George. Excellent D there from George. Here's Money. He's got 34. And Exum comes to help. Money passes to George. The dish to Davis. That's good. Davis has got 8 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
New Orleans making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Pavic Guarded by Kerr. Hobbich. Wow, way off on that one.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Exum with it. He's got 21. Throws it up high. Money passes to Davis. Hairston with the steal. Kicks it to Exum. Right wing. Pass to McKenzie. To the left side wing. Here's Heaton. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
In low to Davis. Another steal. Heaton. He's guarded by Davis. Shot on the wing. The shot no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. 12 points for him.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here's Money. And the Jazz making a change here.
Coming up for the Jazz, Spencer. Burke.
Jazz trail by 10. And here is Burke. 10 points for him. McKenzie passes to Burke. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Let's check out the numbers for Paul George. Some good work from him over the last 10 games. First in three-point field goal percentage. And he's such an effective and an efficient offensive player. Number 2 in the league in field goal percentage.
Well, Steve, I mean, I've got to say one more thing about his league best three-point percentage. It kind of reminds me of you, partner. Not rushing shots, doing the same thing every time, and not settling for bad ones. Only taking good shots and then making the most of it.
Both good from the line that time.
Really an extraordinary game for Burke. 12 points and 1 assist. He's giving them just what they would hope for today.
I think maybe even more. And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
That's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Money. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Curry kicks to Davis. Goes back up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 10 points for Anthony Davis. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. Pelicans, number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
The first one falls.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Money. Burke covering. Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
17 seconds.
Here's Svensson. Here's McKenzie. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is New Orleans. Knocked away. Here's Money. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
There's the block. Down low. Now Burke. 12 points for him. Pass to Hairston. The feed to Burke. There's the block. Here's McKenzie out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside, George. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for them today.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Svensson guarded by Curry. Nice ball movement by Utah. Svensson misses the 3.
How it happens? He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
And there's the pass to Knox. Dishes it to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, you can feel the confidence growing right now for this club at the offensive end.
Really an ideal time to have one of these runs after halftime, but before crunch time. They're setting themselves up for a great fourth quarter.
Here's George.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this run going much longer.
I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
Out left to the wing. Feeds it to Burke. Looking to end the drought. That's good. Burke's got 15 points.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
They set the pick. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. He's got 17.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Here's Money. That's good. Money. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He feeds it to Davis. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Tries it from 9. Can't get the putback. Here's Curry. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, You're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. New Orleans on top, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And so here is New Orleans. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Hairston, and it's Burke in at the one.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Pelicans leading by 20. He tries for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Utah is shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now here's Burke. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Passes it to Teague. And now Utah, fast break. Good on the shot.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Money. Burke covering. For the 3. Teague can't hit. Jazz trail by 18. Swiped away. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's George.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Here's Hairston. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
New Orleans leading by 17. Dish now to Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Davis playing very well. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
At the line for your Pelicans, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 18. Burke with it. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Burke's got 24.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Money. Burke covering. Here's Money. Shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And that's a foul called on Money. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Exum, he's checked in for Trey Burke. Davis against Hairston. Carpenter passes to Hairston. To the inside. It's tipped. Rodich rips down the breakaway slam.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
And here's Exum. Pass to Kent. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
At the line of the Giants, Kent. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Pelicans leading by 16. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Now Exum. And there's the pass to Kent. He kicks to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. Good. Exum's got 23. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 14. Here's Money, and Exum comes to help. Knocks the pass to Money. Unloads. Buries the jump shot. Money's got 50 points.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Passes to Kent. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the Jazz making a change here. New Orleans leading by 16. Throws it up high, and it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Exum. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Money. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 20. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Oh, my God!
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Exum. Davis with the block. Here's Money. From deep three-point range. The shot no good.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
By himself.
Oh, wow.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Climbing the ladder for the 360. That's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
It was just a beautiful blend of athleticism, coordination, and confidence.
Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Exum's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's New Orleans. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Money. Rodich using his post move to get the 2 points.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Exum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Money. And that one's good. Money's got 56 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And with that, they've now surrendered 10 points.
Better passing. Come on.
I clean it up.
The Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The Jazz with another miss. New Orleans gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Money's checked in for New Orleans. Utah has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Kept alive.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stat.
Pass to Nixon. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Money. Tries a 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Money's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Pelicans. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Sunkovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
There's the screen. Here's Money. Rebound, Utah. Exum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hood, but they recover it. Jacks up a 3. Exum's shot is off.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
Here's Money. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Exum with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Money. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line for your Pelicans, Money. At the line for 2,
and he makes the first. And the Jazz making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Svensson. Drains the wing tray.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? He can just rise up and bang down a 3-ball like that, and they get such separation with the height advantage.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Money. Launches a 3. Exum pulls it in.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
From 11 feet away, buries the jump shot. Exum's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
Money passes to Nixon. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Money. Cuts off the pass. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got 16 points here in the second half.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Money, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Exum kicks to Montejunas. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
.143 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Money. Rebounded by Exum. Exum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able possession here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round 1 of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Money. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than his scoring as he racked up a triple-double.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
There's the block. They retain possession. That's good. Utah shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Here's Exum. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Money. To the left wing. Here's Huffman. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
Yo, Doris, you know I'm always able to take over. Come on. Sometimes I even have to wait around and lay low for a few quarters. Just so things are a little more dramatic in the fourth, you feel me? Yo, I know drama, and I like to keep it fun for the fans. That's just me, baby.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hey, man, that never gets old.
What never gets old?
Proving once again that I'm the man. And you're just another mediocre player in this league.
If you played as well as you talked, you'd be a legend. And don't worry, I'll be ready for you next time.
Oh, I am a legend. You better ask somebody.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.